I told myself I would never run, and then the special session. And I'm not running because of what she voted and how she voted. I'm running because of everything she didn't do. She didn't make our community first. I have one opponent that wants to be a lawyer and one opponent that wants to be a doctoral student. I want to be the representative for District 42. I want to ensure that the person sitting in that seat will work every day, not just for themselves, not just for their friends, but for each and every other individual that may not have a voice, that usually does not have a voice. We need to make sure that we have a living wage. This minimum wage is not cutting it. That 10-10 is a nice start, but it's just a start. We need to go back, they need to go back to the table, and we need to make sure we have a living wage for all people. Because we build America from the bottom up, not the top down.
Right on.
Far too often we've seen the hollowing out of our middle class. And that is why we're seeing the crumbling of our middle class. It's because we don't have the structure. They don't have the necessities and the needs that they have to make it through the day. And so one of my goals, one of my big ideas, is that we make sure that we ensure there's a minimum wage. Costco is a wonderful example of that. They pay $21 an hour on the average. And they have been making money hand over fist the last 3 years. The other, Walmart, pays slave wages, and they've been losing money the last 5 quarters. You see the difference. When you pay your employee a living wage, you know that they're going to work harder for you. They know that they're going to a job that cares about them, and we need to make sure that everybody does that for all their employees. And I'm not just running because of how she voted during the special session. I'm voting because of everything she's done. She has made sure that she doesn't trust women. I trust women to make the decisions in their lives. I know what a good public school education is because I had one. I am an alumni of Makakilo Elementary School. I know what it means to have a good public education in Hawaii. We can do that, and we can do it again by making sure that we give the teachers the tools that they need. We make sure that the schools are adequate. That means air conditioning and 100-degree heat. That means making sure they have computers. That means making sure that teachers are compensated for the job that they do, and that is just not happening. Another wonderful example is that she has sat by and allowed them to open 3 brand new libraries with 0 increase in staff. There's been a 0 increase. How can you staff 3 libraries and still provide good services? You just can't. I oppose privatization. I oppose privatization because what it does is it takes taxpayer dollars and puts it in the pockets of the CEOs, and that just is unacceptable to me. We need to make sure our taxpayer dollars go to the people that need to make the services happen, not the corporations, not a hedge fund manager. It just doesn't seem right to me. And you know, people ask me when I started running, what is your platform? And I go, you know, I thought that was kind of funny because I'm a Democrat. And the Democratic Party's platform is my platform. And the reason I can say that is because I helped write it. I know it, I don't have to read about it, I don't have to have a staffer hand me note cards. I know what it stands for, and I know what we mean by it. I know what it means to be a Democrat, and I am proud to be a Democrat. And that is why I have Democratic cards up here. If you are a member of the Democratic Party, thank you. Come up and grab one and make sure we have your email address. If you are not a member of the Democratic Party, please come and become a member. We are doing some great things at the district level. Our platform is amazing, if I do say so myself. But I am honored to be a Democrat, and I know that there are those out there that don't support everything we do, and it's time for us to stand up and tell them, you know, there's another place for you to be, and it's not with us. Because if you don't trust women, you don't believe in equality, you don't believe in a living wage, there's another party for you. And that's what I'm telling my opponent. There's another party for her because she does not believe in any of those three things. So I want to again thank you all for coming out. And please eat. Happy hour goes on for another 20 minutes. We do have the room till 8 o'clock now. They granted us that. I do thank you. So stick around. We have we have the big door prizes coming up. I know that's what some of you are waiting for, Myra. And if there's anything, there are volunteer sheets out there. If you could, you don't necessarily have to be in my district or drive all the way out to Makakilo to help me out. Phone banking can be done anywhere with a cell phone. I will send you a list. I will send you a script. And that's what I need. I need people, and also I'm doing friend-to-friend cards. I'll be doing friend-to-friend cards. If you have friends, let me know how many you need. I will get them to you because it's the personal touch. It's going to be a ground game. Like Maeda said, I am taking the next 5 weeks off. I'm going to be sign waving every morning, every evening, and I'll be walking the rest of the time. It's going to be not introducing myself, but reintroducing, because I have lived in that district since I was 8. I don't have to read about the problems of my district in a history book. I don't have to get them from a staffer. I have lived them. And so that is what makes that's the difference between me and my opponents. And I know you understand that, or otherwise you wouldn't be here tonight. And I do want to thank you all again. If you have any questions, I'll be around. Or catch one of my team members. They'll be more than happy to help you out there too. Thank you again.